What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how I actually broke my leg. I've gotten a lot of questions about that, and it's not really that good of a story. I just haven't gotten around to like sharing it, but I guess I'll do that now. So I've been playing hockey for about, I think it's like 13 or 14 years. I kind of lost count, but either way, I was in a game and I decided to block a shot. And when you block a shot in hockey, you want to do it straight on. Like, that's where most of your protection pads and all that stuff is. And that's not what I did. Not really. I did. It was straight on, but I turned my right ankle a little bit at like a reflex at the shot, and it ended up opening up an area on my ankle that isn't really protected that well. So really, most likely only hockey players will understand this, but your skate boot comes up so far along your ankle, and then your shin pad only covers really your shin. There's a little bit of coverage on the side. There still is a gap, and what happened was the puck struck me right above where my boot stopped coming up my ankle, and in the gap between my boot and my shin pad.
Alright, to visualize this, my skate comes up right to there, and then my shin pad pretty much just stops pretty much where my pants are. So that much area was open, and the puck ended up hitting me right there. And that's where my scar is from the surgery, so yeah, just unfortunate, really unfortunate.
And you know, it always hurts to get hit by the puck, you know, but this was like at the end of the game, so I didn't have much time to skate after getting struck. So I was like, oh man, this hurts, but the game's over, I'm gonna hop off the ice. And I had a little bit of a limp after that and into the next day. And I just kind of like, I was debating whether or not I should go get it checked out, because like I wasn't walking, I could not walk normally to save my life. Like, I was just limping, and I mean, I forced myself to walk normally and it couldn't happen. And I still did not go get it checked out. And I decided to play in a hockey game the next day. And my very first shift of that game, I went to turn right in front of the bench, like a fast turn to react to the play. It gave. My fibula broke in half. It gave. And I knew exactly when I felt that it was broken. And luckily, because I was in front of the bench, I just coasted right to the bench and hopped off. So I didn't need to do the whole I'm injured laying on the ice BS that everybody does. I was right there and I could get off. And I knew I broke it, and yeah, that was it. I went to the ER, got the x-ray, and it was a clean break. I have a picture, I'll put it here. And yeah, I ended up needing to get it. Well, I didn't need to. I chose to do surgery with the hope of coming back to hockey and being able to ride my motorcycles a little bit sooner. It was faster healing doing the surgery, but I don't think it really made that big of a difference. But the one thing I really liked was that I have metal in there now to make it a little bit stronger for the next time that might happen. But yeah, it feels pretty good now. I mean, I'm walking. I've played in hockey games recently just fine. It does feel a little bit different. I have a little bit less control of the ankle, but it's still really soon, so I got a lot of time to figure that out. But riding, it feels perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong here, and I'll probably get back out on the track, because I actually had a track day scheduled, but I broke my leg and I wasn't able to go do that. Obviously, couldn't even get my leg in a suit, let alone stand at the time. So yeah, it just ended up making it so I had to push the track day back. I paid for it. It's non-refundable, but they did allow me to push it back, and I'm just waiting to go at this point. I'll probably make a little YouTube video out of that when I get there, but yeah. I think this was like September 6th is when I ended up breaking it. I didn't get the surgery until like September 20th. And what is it, like February 11th now? And yeah, long time healing, I guess. Could have been longer, but we're here. Did all my physical therapy, and I feel great. Actually, last week I thought I injured it again in one of my hockey games, because somebody fell on it. I was breaking up a fight with one of my teammates, and I pulled the guy down, like by his collar, just pulled him down. Ended up pulling him down on my own ankle, and that hurt. But I still played the rest of that game. but it didn't feel great. So I did go get an MRI, I think like 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm all good. No ligaments are torn and whatever else is in your foot, and whatever all that stuff is, they checked it and I was good. So I was playing it safe though, because, you know, from this story you learn that if I had just gone to the doctors, it would have just been a small minor fracture, but it ended up being a full break because I didn't go get it checked out. And that's why I went to the MRI.
This audio might sound weird, but my camera died right there in the video, so I didn't get a chance to do the outro, but I did get everything in. So I hope you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.